Community members, let me tell you how I learned the hard way never to take a man's niceness, kindness, gentleness for stupidity. So it was during the time my man and I, we had a disagreement and we just could not see eye to eye. And because I was just so tired and so over it, I now said, let's break up. The boy now said, okay. I said, okay, how? Bow. Asper. What do you mean by okay? I'm telling you, let's break up. You're telling me okay. Like, kilo day now. Why? It's never that serious now. You were supposed to tell me, no, you are the love of my life. You are the one I've chosen. We here, you're not going anywhere. This is my last bus stop. Which one is okay? Buy me sorrow now. Which one is okay? I was now in shock, but I was like, it's fine. He'll come back to beg me later. And then we'll go back to how things were. 1 week passed, 2 weeks passed, 3 weeks passed. My guy did not return. I said, Bamio, they have taken my man away. My blood is not flowing again. Please, you push, come and help me. I realized it was because I got too familiar with him. What I mean by that is, throughout the relationship, he would do anything and everything just to please me. Even if I'm the one that vexes him, he'll be the one to come and apologize. Even if I'm the one in the wrong, he'll be the one to initiate us getting back on track. So I'm so used to that. In my head, I'm like, that's what it's supposed to be now. That's not how it's supposed to be, because as I went outside and I started dating other people, those ones. If you say one, they've said two and they've already gone. Excuse me, that's not how we do things here. You're supposed to fight for me. I learned that, there will come a time where the man will no longer take your nonsense. And it's going to be painful, because instead of me communicating that, hey, I actually do not want to break up, I actually said, let's break up because I was scared. And this is like my defensive mechanism. Instead of communicating, I chose not to communicate, and it cost me the relationship. And that was because I thought he would always come back. He would never go anywhere. He's always going to be here. So I thought I could just play, I learned how to communicate. Talk your feelings. Don't take their actions for stupidity. Don't take their niceness, their kindness, their gentleness. It's because they like you. But if you're always expecting it from them, one day it will shock you. You regret it. You regret all the bad character that you're showing him. You regret it.
Because women are more than happy to share their food with their guy, but guys especially are protective of this. So why are you guys so protective over food?
No, it's not that we like
you don't want to share with us.
Yeah, it's not that you guys are the only ones that want to share. We share everything with you guys, but
no, I'm just talking about food.
Yeah, but the problem is though, when we ask you if you want food and then you say you don't want it, and then when the food shows up and you pick off of our plate, that's the problem.
Look, even our producer's nodding his head. Stay out of this conversation.
Every man knows that this is part of the deal when you're in a relationship. Like that specifically when it comes to food. Babe, I'm hungry. Okay. I'm gonna get some food. Do you want anything? No. Okay, cool. So then my burrito shows up and now you want 6 bites.
Okay, let me put this into perspective for you. Okay, women will get extra food because they know folks want to eat it. They'll be like, oh, the kids are probably going to be hungry, so I'll just order extra for the kids. I'll order something for my man.
Right.
Why don't you guys have that same mentality?
Well, we do. The smart ones know to order 2 things. Even when you say no, make sure to get it for you. Because here's the thing, though. We know what it is. I don't think a lot of women want to agree openly.
Oh, no.
But we know what it is.
What is it?
It's just you want our stuff.
That's not true.
That's what it comes down to. It's like we ask you if you want food. We're happy to buy it for you. Happy to make it for you. Whatever. You might say no, and then we have to take it for face value because you're a grown adult. So but when the food actually shows up, the thing that we see in your eye is your desire to have what we have. That's what it all comes down to.
But that's exactly what I'm saying. When it comes to the kids or when it comes to our man, we'll just always order extra regardless of what anybody says, so that there is no there's nothing like conversations that have to happen that. That's so easy to solve. Just order.
So Shorty went on a date and she found out the hard way.
I was on a date with this guy the other week, and on the date, he made me pay for every other drink that we got that night. Not just my drink, his included. And if I'm on a date and I have to pull out my card, I'll pull out my card. Boo boo, I will pay. But just know there will not be a second date, okay? So I basically expressed to him, I was like, look, I've never had to pay for anything ever on a first date. Drinks, food, whatever. I feel like the man always takes care of it, and that's kind of just what I expect. To me, it's just the chivalrous thing to do. I think if you are a man, you will take care of the woman on the first date. And when I told him this, he verbatim replied, "You're not my bitch. Why would I pay for you?" And then followed that up with, "Sounds like you need to get your money up." What? Like, going celibate, abstinent, whatever. I need like a lobotomy after that. What is going on?
The first thing I got to say is whoever homeboy is, he is not from Arizona, Phoenix, wherever she's at. Right off the bat, she seems insufferable, entitled as hell. And then on a first date, you know, telling someone, yeah, you know, the dude's supposed to pay for everything. Like, you coming off mad ill. And once you start seeing those super red flags, granted, those are her preferences, but now it's my preference to be like, all right, bet you could pay for the rest of the drinks or whatever the case may be. Because if I see this date going nowhere, you know, I'm gonna wrap up whatever I had. So as far as paying for a date, my rule is if I ask you, I'll pay. And yeah, I think, you know, a dude is supposed to pay for dates, but at the same time, after so many dates, you can see where this is going, especially if the chick never offers to pay at all. I've been on dates where I've gone a few rounds and shorty's like, hey, no, I'll take the third round. A dude hears that, ooh, it's a whole different ball game. You know, appreciation goes a long way, especially to a dude. This chick right here just doesn't seem like that type. She does seem a little insufferable, and she's obviously single with these same chivalrous thoughts or whatever. It hasn't done nothing for her, and whoever was with her thought she wasn't worth it. So now the homie is way ahead of the game, you're telling her, you're not my. He not wrong. You not. There's levels. When you become my shorty, there's perks that come with that. And obviously into marriage, there's more perks that come with that. Yeah, man, she learned the hard way. That attitude sucks. But in all, homie told you, get your money up.
For being truthful and admitting that I find my wife unattractive after her surgery. Ooh.
Yes, you're an
Oh.
I don't even need to hear the story. Okay, go ahead.
We're done.
Yeah. End of story. I don't even need to hear the story. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So my wife had plastic surgery recently. We had discussed it and I was against it. It was not my decision and ultimately I had no say. She looks weird now. She had the fat sucked out of her face, lip fillers, a neck lift, and other stuff I don't really get. She gives me uncanny valley vibes now. It freaks me out. She is fully healed now and wants us to go back to normal. Like me initiating sex. I have done so, but not as much as I used to. And when I do try, I make sure there's very little light. What the? Okay. It's been a few months and I kind of dread having to look at her. Obviously, she has noticed. She has been bugging me to tell her what's up. I've tried telling her I'm tired from work or that I'm run down. Really anything except the truth. She broke down and asked me if I was having an affair. I said that I wasn't. She asked to look at my phone. I unlocked it for her and handed it over. I wasn't worried about her finding anything because there's nothing to find. She spent an hour looking through it and found nothing. She asked me to explain why I changed. I tried to explain that I wasn't that interested right now. Nothing I said was good enough for her. She kept digging. I finally told the truth. I wasn't harsh or brutally honest. I just told her that her new face wasn't something I found attractive and that I was turned off. She asked if that's why I turned off all the lights now. I said yes. She started crying.
Okay, his hole is getting deeper and deeper. I was like, oh my God.
There's more. Wait.
I said, I'm not attracted to you. Yeah, turn off the lights because you're ugly. Okay, that's all I heard. But okay, keep going.
So she started crying and said that she needed time alone. She went to stay with her sister. I've been called every name in the book since this happened.
Okay.
The sister said that I'm a piece of shit for insulting my wife's looks. Her friends think I'm the I try not to say anything. I can't force myself to find her attractive. I still love her, but her face is just weird now. She looks like the alien from The Fifth Element.
And this is what a perfect society with modern women has afforded them. They think that they can act crazy with a man. They think that they can talk stupid to a man, right? And a man be like, oh, I'm always going to come back. You know, don't worry about me. I see you're such a great woman. I see you're so beautiful. That alone should get me back in the door. He knows that he fumbled a baddie. So I can walk like I want, talk how I want, dress how I want. I can do all of these things. And he gonna come back. He know he gonna come back because he ain't gonna find another woman as bad as me. Maybe not. Maybe they don't look as good as you. But let me tell you, especially as you get older, let me tell you what starts to look real good. Peace, quiet, silence, cooperation. You don't have that. That's not something that you want to work on about yourself. So I don't actually need anything from you. You can leave. I didn't fumble anything. I threw the ball to the other team.
So you gonna give it up to all the other men, but you gonna make your fiance wait?
Just another day in the office. Your discretion is advised.
Yes. Yes. Why you think he my fiance? Because he doesn't guilt trip me. He doesn't cross my boundaries. He has self-control.
So you out here catching bodies, but you didn't want to sleep with none of those men. Like, it was never your idea. It was never your energy that fed into that interaction between you and that man. That's what you want us to believe. For the life of me, I would never understand how people can think they can be pro-choice, but not pro-responsibility. Ma'am, it is your responsibility to interact with people that don't cross your boundaries, that don't manipulate you, and that have self-control. Although we know you're cap, you're just saying that to avoid accountability, and it's apparent. However, I do have a few questions. At what point did you realize that these people were all those things? And if you did realize that, why did you give them the box? And if any of those things actually did happen, did you report any of it? Because what it seems to me is that you fell for the feminist movement about being liberated by having a whole bunch of sex, and you realize, oh, the movement is complete and there's no coming back from it. I've given these men the best of me in the name of feminism, and the only way to make myself feel better about the bad decisions I've made, I'm going to say they manipulated me and took advantage of me. But back to the primary topic at hand. He's your fiance because he doesn't guilt trip you. He's your fiance because he doesn't cross your boundaries. He's also your fiance because he has self-control. Translation, I gave my body to the streets, and this was the only dumb enough to sign up for a program that's already been proven to not be stable, number one, and second, I know it is not in his best interest to continue forward with me. A program so one-sided that this man that I've committed to and he's committed to me will not get any box until the marriage is official, but all those random Tom and Harrys that never committed to me got the box. Who the is doing the math? I swear you just can't make it up. You can't. It's impossible. That's like me being a trick in the streets, and I'm a known trick, right? And then I get with a woman that I really like and I really want to be with. I commit to her and I'm like, hey, listen, before I start paying your bills and buying you everything like that, we got to be married first. You know what I'm saying? Because that means something to me. That woman will be well within her right to tell me to get her face because I'm playing with her. Because I really am. I'm a trick in the streets, but with you, nah, I'm financially celibate at that point until we're married. Who in their right mind would ever take a deal like that? That literally makes no sense. And they will get on this very internet with their whole chest and say it so confidently, like the man that actually committed to her is getting a great deal. But to conclude, I will leave you out with this. I will always respect a woman that's willing to wait for marriage before. But one thing I will never respect is a woman that's already given her body to the streets and now she's trying to revert back into that. It will never work that way. But you know what? I know she ain't gonna listen to shit I'm saying because I'm just a normal guy. Y'all keep the change.
You're broken up and you're working together. I'll tell you the story real quick. So essentially, she's broken up with me and I've told her I don't want to go on holiday. But the problem is, the holiday was £1,000, non-refundable. I mean, what's the biggest secret you've kept from him and he kept from you?
Maybe once lied about who was at a place I was at, but nothing big.
What was that?
No, like there's been people at places that you just don't need to know about.
Who?
Nothing.
Go on.
I'm not naming names.
He's asking you a question.
I'm not going to name names.
How about you, bro? Like, what's the biggest lie he told us? I don't think I've lied. I swear on my life. Damn.
Other than maybe saying someone's not somewhere.
Go on.
Then shut up.
What's some more thing you have done while being split? Well, she has gone and got with someone and messaged someone in the 2 weeks we were broken. And you still went without her? Refundable. It's not refundable, but your emotions are non-refundable, you know? I know.
It makes you feel a really bad person now.
No, you know, from what I can hear, you seem like a really bad person. You know, I wouldn't treat a girl like that, you know? I think this guy is really loyal to you and you just with his feelings and his money and his bank account, everything. Just look at this man, bro. Look at his face. He's in pain now. He doesn't want to show he's in pain. Look at this girl, though. She's happy. She doesn't care.
Hey, fellas, nigga note. If the video ever starts out with "if a man," just know it's about to be some. Viewer discretion is advised.
Text me, and I'm on my way to do any type of woman maintenance. Hair, nails, lashes, wax. And I tell you what I'm doing, and you don't offer to pay, or you just don't send no money, you can really go to hell.
Sound the alarms. There's another beggar on the loose. I don't know how we keep letting these hoes get away. We have to, like, we've been infiltrated. One of you is letting these hoes out every time we lock them up. Every day a video of a new beggar surfaces, and I'm trying to address them one by one, but this shit is becoming overwhelming. I would never understand for the life of me. If I am attractive, right? If I'm a woman, I'm attractive, and I feel like I got all this motion, I get what I want. I should never have to beg for anything. Like, it should just appear like I got Fairly Odd Parents or something like that.
And you can really lose my number because...
You know what? That's actually a point I can agree with. That person definitely needs to lose your number. But you know who needs to find a number? Like, to a company that's hiring? You. That way you can make your own currency, right? And now you don't have to get online begging men to do it, especially random men that you don't know. Because if you had a guy taking care of all those things that you just mentioned, you wouldn't be online talking to us about it. It is clear one of the you with did not send the bread, and now you feel some kind of way, so you got to vent. You came to the internet to say what you think men should be doing. Sweetheart, it don't always work that way. And if you are who you think you are, you would get what you wanted.
I don't know. It just bothers my soul.
What should bother your soul is that you broke. That should bother you much more. That should not be something you can sit comfortably with. Not the fact that he didn't send you the money. What it should be is like, bro, I'm broke. That bothers my soul. I gotta change this.
Knowing I'm telling you what I'm about to do, and you know it's gonna involve spending some bread, and you ain't sending nothing. Like, leave me alone forever.
That's literally the best part of the whole video. Fellas, please take her serious. Leave her alone. Forever. It's clear she's financially dependent. Don't bother with her. There's no need. But like any other video, you ain't gotta listen to me. I'm just a normal guy. I keep the change.
It'll be $257 after tax.
$257? What's your name?
Jay?
You got any kids?
No.
Damn, whose size is this? You ain't got no kids? You could be a stepdad.
No.
Why?
No. $257, ma'am.
I'm saying, dang, like, I ain't got the $257. So I can't use your discount or something?
Can't do that for you, ma'am.
Why? So I'm saying, all this, and I can't get a discount for my son?
Sorry.
You sure ain't nothing you can do about it?
I can't do nothing for you, ma'am. It'll be $257.
Y'all ain't got no manager in here?
It's me.
I'm saying, like, my money good. I be shopping here all the time.
What's wrong with the $257? $240 plus tax. $17 tax. $257.
It's my son's birthday, like, and you look good. You look like you could be a real good stepdaddy. You only got one son.
I'm cool. I don't want that responsibility, ma'am.
Ain't no responsibility at all. He be in his own little world. But I do need these shoes for my son's birthday.
For $257, it'll be yours.
I'm saying you can't go for like the $220, $210 maybe.
Sorry.
You sure?
Positive.
Like you dead ass right now.
Super positive.
You playing? You bull.
I'm not playing, ma'am.
I'm saying, like,
These just
damn.
came out today, too. I can't do nothing on them.
They just came out today.
Yes, ma'am.
Y'all posted these the other day.
Telling them that we're going to release them today.
I'm saying y'all take a check.
No. No checks, ma'am. Card, cash.
So you can't do nothing.
Nothing,
It
ma'am.
could be like our little secret. Like watching.
$257, ma'am.
It's only me and you. You dead ass.
Super dead ass.
You got a girlfriend?
Nope.
What's wrong with you?
Would you like to stay focused?
And, you know, the lady was talking about he's my fiance because he respects my boundaries. True enough, but, you know what? Maybe she's talking about he's my fiance. No, she already said what she was talking about. I was going to try to give her the benefit of the doubt. You mean you're not going to give him your body like you've done to the... Yeah, no, because he respects my boundaries. See what you're saying. I see what you're saying. But maybe this is one that you want to keep in the drafts. Maybe this is one that you don't want to put out to the internet. He's my fiance because he actually respects me. There was a lot of men out there that did not respect me, and I gave them my body. You see how that computes? You see how that translates? It doesn't make a whole bunch of sense. That means I can act a fool, and I get the goods. But for modern women think, well, you only got it from me one time. No, that's not how modern women work nowadays. They keep on giving it to you, and giving it to you, and giving it to you. Oh, I met a man, and he's so nice to me, and I want him now. So you have to go away. I'm going to make him wait, and I don't see it like that. He gonna have to wait, but I'm going to give him the best years of my life. So while you got 5 or 6 years of pounding me down, along with all these other guys that were doing the same thing, he gets a lifetime of maybe doing it. Also, he's not going to be able to do it like you did it. So when he starts to feel adventurous and want to do some things and try some things, I'm going to be like, I'm out of that phase of my life. I don't want to do that. I don't even want to try it. I tried it before. I know I really don't like it. It was great for a time, but not for me. Interesting.
Now, I get lonely quite often. I know I look like I'm always having fun, but I do. Today would have been my 4-year wedding anniversary, and I got my divorce decree 3 days ago. And I just remembered at lunchtime that it was my 4-year anniversary, or it would have been. And it's such a weird thing because, like, when I woke up this morning, I live alone, and I have no neighbors, and, you know, I get lonely quite often. I know I look like I'm always having fun, but I do. I own my own business, and I do it from my house, so I'm always alone. And I was thinking all day today, I was like, it's just not natural to be alone at like 32 with no kids. Like, this was not how it was supposed to be. And then I remembered, I was like, wow, I would have been married 4 years today. And it's crazy because I have no children. My whole life got flipped upside down. I'm literally having to restart my whole life. And like, what are the odds that I never drive by my old apartment that me and my husband lived in, like when we first got married. I drove by it today and it made me feel weird. I know a lot of people are like, you're not over your ex. It's like, no, I'm very much so over him. I'm healing because it's painful to start over. It's painful. It's hard. It is not, this is the hardest thing I've ever been through because, you know, I loved him with everything in me. And now it's like, okay, well, you don't love him anymore and you're not, you know, you're just by yourself. So anyways, random thought. I gotta drive, but yeah.
Now, what I just heard, blah, 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 blah.
Men will for significance, ladies. And many of you think by punishing them enough, you'll change them. By taking away significance or taking away love, all that does is push them further away from you. Who does he think is most significant in this family now?
The baby.
0 to 10, how significant is the baby?
10.
He's a 0, the baby's a 10. It's not that a baby changes everything, it's you've changed your relationship with your husband.
Since he left, he's a 0. I think when he was there, he was a 10.
Did he, let me ask, do you think he felt he was a 10?
I thought he did.
I'm asking you to really step out of yourself. If you had to step in his body, looking at his life, how significant he feels like he is to you, 0 to 10. He feel, not you think he should have felt.
He must have not felt significant, but I don't know. I thought everything was good, and then he left.
Well, good, let me just tell you something. Men, how do you feel about good?
I thought it was amazing.
Gentlemen, make the noise of good.
I think I know what happened. I have a life in LA too with friends that have a different kind of existence. And right before he left, some people got me some very, very expensive things that he wouldn't be able to provide. And I think that he didn't like that. And then I said, do you want me to not have these things? I don't have to have these things, but no.
She said, do you want me to not have these things?
Yeah, I won't have them.
Yeah, I want you to not have those. I want you to be miserable. What's he gonna say?
Yeah.
So he felt like he was not, what? Not significant, not enough. And therefore, even if she expresses love to him, he doesn't think he deserves it. And yet he loves this woman, yet he feels insignificant, so he's repelled. Plus, who's significant now in this family? Who? The baby.
Good morning. It's a lovely day. We're going to get right into it. Didn't I tell you that these was frauds, and I usually would ask for an apology from you, but since Christmas is right around the corner, you hoes can get me something for Christmas. Cause I told y'all not getting no money before y'all don't get, y'all give y'all puss up, and then you feel so bad, then that's when the mean comes out, and you start pressuring to get y'all. But for those who don't know, these two streamers, they had a little interaction. Let's just put it out there. She on the first night, she was mad she had a one-night stand, and she knew she wasn't gonna be his. So what did she do? She tried to blackmail the. Now, before I get into that, before she gave that puss up, did she A, get taken out to a dinner date? B, go on vacation? C, get some money? Or D, none of the above? She got D, just D and none of the above. That's what these do. They feel so guilty about giving a puss up, then you want to ask for the So when they get up here pumping all that, oh, gotta give me 500 before I talk to them, that's a lie. Shut the up. Gotta give me 500. No, I know who walked up 500 flights of stairs because they have no elevator in their building, gave up that and didn't even get a Chinese food meal. Let's cut the Another thing, a lot of you are gonna go to jail. When I become president, I already told y'all what the is gonna happen. Any that falsely accuses a or hitting them, you know how many is sitting in the bookings right now because a is mad at him and she called and you know the police is always on the woman's side, but do you know how many men are sitting in jail because of you lying ass? Yeah, y'all need to go to jail because I'm sick of that too. Then the gonna you on the first night, then say when she got an Uber from him, because I don't even know why he got her Uber. I would have been like, be gone. He got you a Toyota, you gonna say, do I look like a that ride in the Toyota? Actually, you look like the type of that will ride on the back of a moped with a since you're giving your puss up on the first night. You think you is asking for a black truck. You just gave your puss up. Are you stupid? But yeah, back to my Christmas gift from you. I don't need much. I'm not like y'all. I'll take 4 new tires from my car. Maybe some Versace Bright Crystal perfume, you know. Maybe a $200 Ulta gift card. Whatever you want to get.
Okay, you know they gonna talk about your bonnet. You don't care?
Huh? No.
Okay.
Because they gonna take me as I am.
They gonna okay, what's your name?
My name is Tish. I'm from Illinois.
What you do for a living?
I'm an escort. What?
So you get paid to have sex with men?
Correct.
What you calling me for? You already got a pull them in the
No, listen. But I'm trying, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, I just want to, you know, one friend, that's it.
So the men you sleeping with, they can't be your friend?
I mean, they okay, you know, they already occupied, they are married and stuff like that, you know, so.
Well, let me ask you, have you ever had a boyfriend while you've been an escort?
I have, of course, I have 11 kids.
Are you being honest?
I'm being very honest with you, yeah.
How many baby daddies do you have?
I have 2.
Okay, so you couldn't be with any of those men?
No, because he's a mess. He was toxic, my first baby daddy.
How old are your kids?
My daughter is 14 years old with a 2-year-old. And
your 14-year-old daughter has a 2-year-old daughter?
Yeah. A 2-year-old son.
A 2-year-old son?
Yeah.
So your daughter got pregnant at 11?
Yeah, she got pregnant at 11 and had her baby at 12. Correct.
Did she get pregnant by a boy her age?
Yes.
Tish, here's the deal. You're being authentic with me, right?
I'm being very authentic with you.
This is a lot, and you already know this space. So are you ready for the conversation that's going to be had around you?
Yeah.
So these are the questions I ask everyone, right? And when you say the amount of kids, the next question is, how old are they?
Oh my gosh, you are all my kids' ages?
Yes.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and I have a 1-year-old.
So the 1-year-old, and this is by 2 men?
Yes.
Have you ever been married?
No.
And why you not with the 1-year-old dad again?
What you talking about, with the one with the 10 kids?
Oh, you have 10 kids by one and then 1 kid by one other person?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, why are you not with the man you have 10 kids with? Check out the full interview now inside the Kendra G Singles dating app, available on iPhones and Android phones.
What you're saying is, honestly, you can really walk these women up to the line. You can walk them up to the line, but they're not gonna cross it. They're not gonna make the connection. You can walk them up to the watering hole. They will not drink. It's right there for you. Here's a buffet. They're not gonna eat. Right there in front of your face. You gift wrap it for them. They still not gonna understand it. You think your husband felt a certain way? I think he felt awesome, amazing. I would have felt awesome, amazing if that were me, but it's not you. And that's the problem, isn't it? Because it is you all the time, because everything is about you, like these modern women think, then you say, well, I feel great, and so he should feel great too. Not because he's receiving anything. Well, his reception, what he's receiving is taking care of me. I mean, he ain't really getting anything for it, as far as, me being intimate, me, say for instance, he said, man, my back really hurts. I don't take the initiative like he would. And hey, you know what? You've been working hard. Let me set up a massage for you. The self-care day, you go get your nails done. Just all you got to do is get up, walk in. I got the whole thing. When you go to get your massage, they got this little place where they do a facial as well. And then you have a little glass of wine while you're there and some snacks. I set it all up for you. Go take care of yourself. Men don't get that same thing. And even if you don't pay for a massage, he'll give you one at home. Oh man, my feet just hurting. Could you rub my feet? He'll rub your feet for you. There's a lot of things that men do that modern women do not reciprocate. And you'd be like, man, I thought it was great for him. He seemed to be having fun. He was smiling. He was smiling because he liked to see you happy. But what you didn't see, and actually you did see it, to be honest, but you just didn't care. You saw it and you actually heard it more than once. Man, I just feel like there's an imbalance. I feel like I'm the only one that's doing anything in a relationship. I feel like I'm the only one that's putting out effort. That's how I feel. Oh, well, that's just the way it is. A man is supposed to take care of a woman. Oh, okay. And men get tired of that.
To look natural is by contradiction to look cheap. When men say they like a natural woman, what they mean is they want someone who is an inexpensive upkeep. When they look at you as a single woman and they see that you have an expensive bag, your nails are done, your hair is done, your skin is clear, your body is tea, all they see is dollar signs. And they know that that will be expensive for them now and more so in the future. This is why most men will say, I like a natural woman, when they in fact do not. That is just all they can afford currently. When they get the financial means to afford their 10 out of 10, the girl who takes care of herself, the girl who likes luxury things, the girl who wants to live a soft life, they will go ahead and jump ship on that natural girl and go to her. Because although men don't know the true cost of all of the beautifying treatments that we get as women, they have some sort of an idea. When you look good, smell good, have good hair, have good hygiene, and do the additional things on top of that, they know you're not playing games. That's going to cost them money. You are not free. So they'll go to Pick Me Sally over here, who wears no makeup, whose hair's in a hot bun mess, who wears Cookie Monster pajamas, and it's not because she's better than you. In fact, she's not. It's because she's easier and she's less upkeep. So for all my baddies out there who are always thinking, why am I single? I take care of myself. I like nice things. I have a good job. I, buy all of these things for myself. It's not you, baby. It's that men see you and see a price tag that they just cannot afford. Keep it pushing. You'll find that one. I love you.
I want to talk about something that I don't see enough women being honest about, and that I honestly regret doing, which is posing half naked in bikinis on Instagram. I was so convinced that what I'm doing is right. I'm empowering other women. I'm showing women that you don't have to listen to a man. Like, you know what I mean? I had that weird mindset that thought I was doing something right and that I'm empowering when I'm actually doing the opposite. If I had someone that looked like me, that resembled me, that was in the community telling me, hey, don't be half naked, respect yourself, don't just sell out your morals for men that don't even want you, men that just want to sleep with you, best believe I would have thought twice before doing the photo shoots that I did. And it's not a good feeling, you guys. It's not good that people follow you just because of your looks and not because of the person you are. I'm telling you, it's so common now that girls are selling themselves out that you're not special. Especially now, lowriding in bikinis, you're not special because there's so many other girls that are willing to do it. And that's the scary thing, that so many girls, especially young girls, are doing this and it just doesn't look right. And it's scary that these old photographers are capturing these young girls. The girls are going in so blind because they see so many other girls doing it. They think it's normal, but it's not. There are certain people that will uplift you and tell you what you're doing is right, that you look good. We don't realize that this isn't normal. This shouldn't be normal. It's such an ugly feeling knowing that you can't have certain people on your social media because you're ashamed that they're gonna see you see your body, see the way you're presenting yourself. If you can't have your brothers on social media, if you can't have your own dad on social media, maybe you should think about the way you're presenting yourself.
I was rejected by a matchmaker this week. You wouldn't be able to work with me. I'm very, very type A, organized. I like to be the leader. I also told her I was looking for a man who was also a leader because I don't want to always be the leader, believe it or not. I told her I was looking for someone that was at or above the same income level as me, driven, who is ambitious, who is ready for a long-term relationship and ready to get married. She may have actually picked up on the fact that I'm a little high-strung. I'm not like a stressed out or anxious person. I'm just high energy or type A. This is who I am. And she was asking me, do I meditate? No. Do I journal? No. I said I could never really be with a beta type man. I specifically used the word doormat. I said I would chew them up and spit them out. And her response was, well, I married that type of man. She was saying that, men really like a soft woman and I should try some of these vision board, journaling, meditating type of things. She essentially said that I am not ready for her type of services because I have too much work to do. My walls are too high and I'm not ready for a long-term committed relationship at the ripe age of 38, where I've been in therapy for 10 plus years. She also said that I need to soften a little bit. And men like a softer woman. Essentially, I spent $350 to meet with this woman, have her tell me I am not worthy of love as I am, but the fact that I need to change in order to be worthy of love and partnership. We shouldn't be pushing on these narratives that people are not worthy as they are, and essentially telling women that the type of woman they are isn't worthy of love. That is a narrative that should not be given to anyone, or it is dangerous commentary. And the fact that she said this to my face had some audacity.
The part that she's not considering is that matchmaker is also hired by men. So she's listening to what men want, which is why she's giving the feedback that she's giving. But this reaction from a woman is exactly what a lot of men are experiencing in the dating world. There's just so much resistance from women these days to self-reflect and potentially change a little bit. It is okay to change yourself in order to improve yourself. It does not mean that you're not worthy of love currently. You are. Everyone is. It's just a matter of, are you willing to make yourself a better partner to fit into a relationship? It's really that simple.
Show me a 10 that's complaining about being married, please. I would love to see a 10 complain about being married, because at the end of the day, we got all these girls up on here complaining about marriage and they solid poors. Hence Cardi B. Y'all talk about, oh, Cardi did it. Cardi before the surgeries was a solid 2 to 3. Maybe even a 4, but she got her nose done, her face done. She got good money now. So Cardi looks completely different. You know what I mean? And just like a lot of you girls, y'all come on here with your lace fronts and your long eyelashes fluttering and your lips done and all this other stuff done, thinking that you a baddie. You're not a baddie, baby. Take all that off. Take off the clown makeup. Take off that funky lace wig. Take it all off and let's see who the real baddies are. Because I love to tell you right now, you not.
Everybody want to come online like, oh, you're a baddie, you're a baddie. Women love hyping up mid-females for whatever reason. And you know, men being their DMs because they easy targets. You know what I mean? So it's like, y'all sitting up here thinking y'all something when really y'all not nothing. You know what I mean? So y'all want to come out here and complain about being married and complain about being a mom. And most of the ones complaining about marriage, half the time not even goddamn married. Just talking about it doesn't sound good. Well, baby, that's probably why you're not married, because you don't look good. Your personality's not good. You're a basic.
The jig is up. This is what happens when real pretty girls get tired of fake pretty girls pretending like they're pretty girls and complaining like they're pretty girls. She might be the cut the malarkey queen. She is not having it anymore. I didn't even have to say nothing because she done spoke the gospel. She done said everything that need to be said. Amen, amen.
I was only married for 75 days before I filed for divorce. These people, what are you even getting married?
I was married for 75 days before I filed for a divorce. I've told this story before, but so many women ask me, so I'll tell the story again. And let me preface this by saying, before y'all jump in the comment section talking about God, this and that and the third, I don't care. I don't want to hear it. I was married for long enough to see what I needed to see, and I dipped. I don't feel no type of way about it. I got in and I got out. It's something that I will never do again, and it just is what it is. We did not know each other very long. We knew of each other for a long time, but we did not know each other for a long time.
Then why are you getting married?
And at the time when he asked me to marry him, I kind of was in a space where I was like, yeah, okay, well, whatever. I'll do it. Like, and that's the honest truth, y'all. Like, that's just the honest truth. He had been watching me for quite some time online and crushing on me for quite some time online. And so we exchanged numbers and started texting, back and forth. And it didn't take him long. He asked me on a date, which hindsight is 2020. He said, maybe we can meet up for coffee or tea, and I should have left his ass where he had me up at. But what I did say was, I don't meet men for coffee date. So I'm not getting in my car to go on no coffee date. It's not happening. He had no problem planning. He had no problem taking me where I want to go. He had no problem with if I said, I don't like that, I don't want to do that. He didn't get offended. He was just basically it's whatever. It's your world.
The marriage is a joke to them. They're not in it to stay. They're in it to flaunt. They're in it to show off. They have no interest in actually committing and making sure that their marriage works. So it's just something that I wanted to check off. And I know how bad it sounds, but it's the truth.
Modern women are never really going to understand that men mean what they say. They're never really going to look at it from that perspective. It's, well, he must mean something else. No, I mean, this is the type of woman that I want. I mean, I'm looking for a woman that's not in the streets, a woman that's natural. Now, you're going to put some makeup on for a special occasion or something like that. You decide to wear some hair extensions or whatever, whatnot, or you try to dress it up or whatever, whatnot. Men are saying, I would like to see who I actually married. I would like to know who I would like to know what she looks like. But for some reason, some strange and odd reason, that's controversial. It's controversial to say, I like looking at the person that I married. You know what I mean? Modern women, they do a whole bunch of talking, but never fix the problem. They do a whole bunch of talking, but they never go. No communication. You're just talking. If a man won't accept me how I want, modern women should stop saying a man needs to accept me like I am, and start saying a man should accept me for who and how I want to be. I want to look like Kim Kardashian. And so I'm going through all of this surgery in order to do that. I'm putting on these pounds and pounds of makeup to do that. So he should accept me in that way. Or if I want to be a backyard bum, he should accept me that way too. Any way and every way, he should accept me. A man could never have a preference. And the type of back and forth is what's making men check out.